What's up, guys? I'm back. I am gonna try to play a warrior again to try to get the ascendancy. I basically noticed that I wasn't building elemental resistances like I should be building them. Oh, yeah, I might have to go back on my witch to get an item. I have everything on me. I haven't been building resistances. I have a lot of cold, a lot of fire. I need lightning resistance. Here we go. I have one of these. I have two. Now I have 2% lightning resistance, so I have to throw the other one lightning. 24 lightning resistance, 14 lightning, 24 fire, 53 cold. If I go a little bit further into the story, well, let's see if it's actually still bugged, because it was bugged where I couldn't get past a certain quest. There's actually a boss in this next part that I'm at that gives me 10% fire resistance, so I can actually take that boss on, and I'll have the resistances, and I'll get another level. Let's see if it's still bugged, because it was bugged. Okay, they're not here, so it shouldn't be bugged. There was some buffs and things.
Hammer and anvil!
Where the warrior's rolling slam does more damage to heavy stunned enemies. I'm on WASD still. I play warrior with mouse and keyboard. We level up. We were coming to get this life generation while life is low. Then we'll probably take the armor. 30% armor is pretty good in reality. I think there's actually some other stuff over here. Armor break. Bleed. There's another two-handed weapon damage thing. I could probably get this instead. Wait, it's like dexterity and stuff. Range strength. Dexterity. We don't have to grab the dexterity one if we don't want to. Yeah, I probably will grab this. It's a lot of damage. Health regenerates pretty quickly. I'm trying to get my health down to like however much will activate the new passive I had set up. Let's see if I can find somebody to kill me. Health regenerates pretty quickly. That's kind of the point. It regenerates pretty quickly up to a certain point, which I wish was a little bit higher. Like I went to like maybe halfway. I mean, I know that isn't gonna happen. We have area of effect right here. That'd be great. A little bit area of effect. Area of effect damage, you know. Health regeneration just doesn't do anything after a certain point though, like
Fear will best you.
really is not that good. Being melee, I have to kind of take some hits, so might be time to take off my legendary chest piece. See if I can get something with more armor on it. Swords is cool and all, but I could probably do better. I mean, 327 armor is good, but like even that 50% reduce slow is really good. Like that's actually pretty good.
Fear will best you.
I wouldn't mind making another warrior to play as the Warbringer. I probably will end up doing that eventually. Not anytime soon. Slams are cool, but I feel like war cries and totems could also be a more like efficient way of playing it. Not really the fun way that I'd want to play, but the get it done way. And then sword and shield, of course, or mace and shield. The Warbringer has all of the passives for sword and shield, totems, and war cries. So like that's why I would want that in a sec. Unless they introduce ascendancy respec. We can change your ascendancy. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Hammer and anvil!
Trying to think if the warrior has the war cries. Oh, I know the berserker or the marauder won't have slams, but we also have totems and war cries. Probably. He probably will. It's gonna be interesting to see what he gets because he's like a warrior, but he's like a barbarian. You know, this guy's like heavy armor and all that. I guess he'll probably have bleed abilities, probably rage abilities. Bleed rage, probably dual wield abilities. He uses axes, so he'll probably have two-handed axes and then, dual wielding one-handed axes. Maybe he'll do thorns. I don't know. Maybe he'll have a thorns ability. I feel like maybe they would. I've seen like one clip with the Marauder in it, or maybe it was a screenshot. I wonder if they'll have some type of private testing for the rest of the classes and characters and stuff in game. I feel like they would. They probably would have to test it. Yeah, this guy will give me fire resistance. I need it.
Out of mana!
Okay, and then I'm gonna see if there's a waypoint when I get to the next area so I can go try the Chaos Trial again. Should have better luck. The point of the Titan is just to hit hard and have big pools of, you know, carry capacity, big pools of armor, big pools of stats, you know, just like a Titan, you know, it's just huge. It's not necessarily armor break, you know, there's no vulnerability involved. This is annoying, but I think I really do need to buy a new headset or buy like some gaming earbuds. Like I have a Razer headset. It's like probably the cheapest one there is. Or I don't know, it's like the $50 one. And it's like the cord just gets tangled up, you know, and it doesn't stop. Like eventually it just keeps getting more and more tangled. Time of need. Now that my resistance is up, except for lightning. Lightning's not that high, but it'll have to do. See if I can actually do this. If not, I'll just have to keep leveling and leveling and leveling and getting further into the game until I can.
Best not rest on your laurels just yet. Coagulated masses before.
In reality, you only have to do 5 rounds, beat the boss, and you'll get the you'll get
Challenge awaits.
the thing.
Prove
You'll
yourself.
get the tendency points.
Dodge this!
Do I personally think they need to make melee stronger? No, I think melee's pretty devastating. They need to maybe make... I don't know, what could they really do? The Sorceress was really strong. They're really probably the strongest class. Maybe like getting pushed around by mobs and like sometimes you miss, like sometimes you'll click and you'll miss They need to probably work on that. I don't know how they would,
This
but
is just a warm-up.
you know what I'm saying? If they were to do something. If they were to do anything,
Where you stand.
let it be that, you know what I'm saying? That, like, even, like, the wind-up, like, that could be, I don't know. I really don't know, like, something that makes melee not impervious or stronger, just makes it,
Outlive
I guess, maybe
my
more fluid.
expectations. Shouldn't have picked that.
Pick that? What does that mean?
Where will your choices bring you this time? Let's not make a habit out of losing. Corruption infects the blood. Are you ready, challenger?
Come here!
Like, I'm getting shoved around a lot, and it's really hard for me to hit one of my abilities. So it's like that could be explained or altered or something, right? The pyramid's kind of annoying. I shouldn't even picked it. Wait, does this like have a lingering damaging effect? I should have gave like, or maybe the Marauder. Yeah, the Marauder, he'd probably have like maybe a dance mitigation ability, where like he takes some of the damage he recently has received and does something with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there'll be some interesting abilities. Like the main focus of like the warrior, you can almost say, is slams. You know, slams and stuff. So I wonder what his will be. Cleave? I don't know.
This is just the beginning. Be careful where you stand.
I don't know, like... It really isn't as easy as the Sorceress. The Sorceress is like... If you had to like time both classes, the Sorceress would be like 3 times as quick. You know, like...
Dodge
weird
this!
angles and... Like it's not as stuttery, I guess. Like when you're getting pushed around, it gets kind of to be kind of trash. At range, you can just roll. You can use WSD, I'm saying. If you're trying to get closer, you know, it's not as precise because you don't know, like you can't really measure. There's no circle. Like usually there's like a circle. Maybe there is a circle. Or it'd be easier if there was interface. You know, when you click in Diablo, there's like a circle, and all that. It's not as precise. You're always like kind of moving around. Attack in place stops move. Should it? Will that be good? And I don't know, but I can't do that, buddy. That's too much. That's just too much. Even with my resistances, I just get jumped, and then it's kind of ghetto. It's like, it's almost like, it's not lag, but it's like you're glitching around in the air. Like, you should not be getting pushed around this much.
This seems like something Elva would know about.
This is the largest soul core I've ever seen. With this, we could cover the mechanism in the waterways. But there is still latent energy residing here. From what
Hey, look, there's some resistances right here. Yeah. Is there something that, like, recoups life on damage? Maybe I'll look for something like that. Because that kind of adds up to some big heals. I don't even see anything like that. I know I saw stuff like that from, like, another character's tree. Like, much closer to someone else's tree. Right here. That's really far away. There's really no way I would be doing that. Like, that's super far away. It'd be kind of dumb. That's not what I saw. So.
Back so soon?
Not really that, well, yeah, I do need to find another defensive tree to invest in. No, I do have this armored tree. But anywhere else, any other direction. Right here, there's a good recoup. It's at the very end. It's not that far away in reality, like, it really isn't. Yeah, I'll probably go for this defensive tree next. It's right by the maces tree. So that'll take some time. Not really, I mean, you're like level 50.
Dodge this!
Actually, I did get the chance orb. So let's see, maybe I could try to make a unique weapon for my warrior. When he's suffering the most, he would need it more than anybody else. I wonder how the scaling for that works, though. I just get like a regular
How goes it?
mace. It'd have to be one of these other maces. It just has two sockets on it. Let's just try it out. Let's see. It might not even work. Let's see. I destroyed it. It didn't work. All my hope flushed down the toilet.
This seems like something Elva would know about.
Like, I just got pushed in midair, and then the camera, like, froze in the same spot I was in. Like, that's kind of annoying. Why is anyone pushing anyone around? You know what I'm saying? Either one of us, like me or them. There's, like, not any velocity, so, like, you're still moving pretty slowly while you are getting pushed around. There's so many cool animations to where you're getting pushed around and stuff.
Out of mana!
I think I think Insanity Trials have really like altered people's perception of the game, even mine. Like what's good, what isn't. Like in reality, the warrior is completely fine normally. Like sometimes he's even better than other classes. Against bosses, like sometimes he just turns out to be better. Have I started getting level 2 or level 2 skill gems yet? Let's see.
I need more time.
Christmas coming up, and for people that like are gamers, they probably don't give a rat's patootie about Christmas, buddy, unless it's somewhere else and it has nothing to do with gaming. I like holidays, you know, they have a lot of great holiday
Feel my wrath.
or you know, gaming wise, like there's a lot of holiday events and stuff. Just cool, you know. It's like a holiday you can't break and ruin. But I think for the most part, if gamers were like birds competing for a mate, they would always take a darker path. Be a darker outcome. It's things like Christmas that are like kind of magical, and you can't just pee everywhere on the wall, or you can't have 1,000 answers to a question nobody asked. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't really work out very well.
My satchel is full.
Like I think something like Christmas, you know, like they probably don't care. You know what I'm saying? Something like a holidays where it takes the mass majority of people, it kind of makes them have to side gaming wise with like whatever is the majority, right? Like most people are just kind of being terrible. Usually they don't have to come out and agree with them, but something like that they basically would have to. Right.
Break.
So I'd say, you know, something like Christmas, you know, because people that are Jewish don't play video games. People that are like Muslim, whatever they celebrate. I mean, they probably do, but it's not like there's 1,000 billion. It's like a gaming community. It doesn't really go together, you know. People don't leave their computer to go celebrate Hanukkah, and then they come back and hang out. I don't see that happening. Like I'm sure you could do whatever you want, right? I don't write the rules, but it's not like completely normal, and like I'm not expecting it to happen. feel like, as far as making content, you know, content sometimes just considered like a vampiric robot thing to do, and in reality,
What is
if
this
people that are watching
science so
content,
core for?
you know, aren't being harmed or intimidated by anybody, what they're saying is just them trying to help you out. You know, like, oh yeah, those guys are kind of like a robot. Like, they're not saying it because they're like being kidnapped. But like, I would say during the holidays, you know, everyone has to come out and kind of go with the majority. So I'd be like, content creators during the holidays should just be the bad guy, and eventually you'll have enough, you know, bad guy holidays to where you don't have to worry about anybody else being the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? You really don't have to worry about it. It's kind of like a lot of things came out, like music,
Spark like that.
you know, whatever, like something that is caused a lot of adversity, like Adult Swim shows or, you know, whatever. And they're kind of the bad guy, but at the end of the day, their goal wasn't to summon like a demon or anything. So, you know, content creators kind of had a more of an idea what to do with controversy and adversity, and actually weren't evil. You know what I'm saying? Like, they actually weren't planning on being evil or toxic or like evil. You know, you would probably get it. You'd be like, yeah, like, Christmas is Christmas. Christmas isn't gaming. Christmas isn't content. But like, it's definitely an important time for basically, I guess, everybody.
Back
It's
to
like,
the central chamber.
you can be this toxic, broken record of a content creator who isn't toxic, who isn't a broken record, right? Like, everything I say, you could say, I isn't that. That's not me. No me. Like, alright, it doesn't really make it any less true. You know what I'm saying? But if you were smart, you would know what an opportunity was, and then, you know, really what wasn't an opportunity.
There is still latent energy residing here. Maybe the
Didn't I put the other one in? I put them both in? Okay, here it is. It takes a bit of time to get here.
Why don't you do the opposite? Oh dear. Now we just have to remove it from that giant construct. Good luck.
So Christmas comes, you know, you can give your viewers, your fans, whatever, some stuff, whatever you want to do. You know, you can go do something outside of streaming. But good content's good content. If you want to ruin Christmas or enjoy Christmas and there's good content, you know, that's just what it is.
Out of mana.
No one's gonna say that your good content didn't ruin Christmas. It just was good content. Ouch. Like, you can either do good content and not mess everything up around you for the sake of content, which really doesn't happen. Or you can be like, my content's not good and I'm gonna ruin everything, maybe eventually. I don't know. The content's not even that good if you're like
Oh
that
dear.
indecisive,
Now we
to
just
where
have
I
to
feel
remove it from
indecisive.
that giant construct. Good luck.
It's not like getting drunk. Once you're drunk, you're there, you're drunk. Nothing else matters. You can ruin everything and say you're drunk, and being drunk, that ain't even, that's your drunk, that's not just drunk. Or you can just be drunk and leave it at that, stay in the drunken zone.
I'm not ready.
Melee could be a lot better, buddy. If I like had a frame by frame of every time something janky happened, like, do not make your character move. Or give them some threshold for that, or weight, or something. Or momentum for movement. I'm saying. So I can start this game having stun threshold where you get knocked back or staggered, and it doesn't really happen. You just get moved entirely. Like that didn't really ever happen in PoE 1. And like I would never think about complaining about melee until I started getting moved around. Which is really annoying. If he has to go into like the corners, he does that. And then the hitbox for the enemies, like it just needs to be. If they need to make it look a little bit less visually accurate, but like if you hit, like I'll take it. Yeah, that's annoying. Like swinging and then the guy's turning around or me like getting moved out of the way. Like it's like getting your arms twisted or something. It's really annoying.
Oh dear.
Earth fires.
Make these fire figures a little bit more intimidating. Like they look like noodles.
Need mana. The Val jealously count their secrets.
Like there's a lot they could do for melee. Like draw me a picture of the warrior on like steroids with like his veins popping out, like ready to smash something. Give me like some class fantasy and give me like some movement and improvements. Like even this, like the fact that I can kind of slow down when I'm clicking shouldn't even be a thing. Like when you click, you should have one speed. And turning, like it probably shouldn't. That shouldn't even be possible. I know they have WASD, but like this shouldn't be a thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I know this movement that I'm doing, like oh, it's just you're just clicking to do that. Like no, bro. When you start attacking that same movement, like if you try to like attack out of like a spin, like I mean it is pretty accurate, right? Like I literally what my pointer was. I don't know, it just seems slow, right? Like if I'm running around. I'm running like you should run into an attack, right? Like you should be running, and then that you shouldn't just stop. Wait, is that because I have the thing on? Yeah, you shouldn't be stopped. Like you shouldn't stop moving because like you should have some momentum, right? Like I should be moving at this speed and then like step into the roll, right? And while I'm doing this, I should have like full control, right? Like even when I'm slammed already, like I should still be moving. The camera should still be moving, I think, right? It just feels either too slow, or you're getting into like a good pace, and then like you completely miss the attack.
Finally.
it.
How can I advise you?
Here to help. Take your time. It's a deal. Farewell.
%25 fire resistance. I have to put this belt on, of course. I do, of course.
Still alive. See you.
What skills am I actually using? I'm using Maze Strike, Rolling Slam, Bone Shatter, Volcanic Fissure, Infernal Cry, Shockwave Totem, Leap Slam, Sunder. Okay, yeah, Sunder. Oh. I guess when I level up, I'll take the armor. Take the armor. I could start working my way towards something, but I just need defensive things right now. I'll just get the 2 points in armor. How much money do I have? Oh, they actually did probably reduce the amount to respec. So I'm going to try to get these weapon points freed up. It seems like they're kind of stuck. I'll be able to afford it at this point. Let's see how much they cost now. They were like 1,000.
How can I? I've changed my mind.
700, that's still a lot. But so I think we have to get rid of all of the weapon points, whatever. They need to all be like in one node. See, why do I have 7? Well, do I have 10 weapon points, but 7 skills? Or no, 7 skill points. Like, that doesn't make sense. I didn't even respec any didn't even respec any of that stuff. Okay, so I have my 10 weapon skills, but I have 5 skill points. Okay. Okay, cool. And I can kind of miss out on some of these things. I don't really need them. I'm taking these weapon stat points. I should be able to grab all these, right? No, I can't even grab this one. What's going on here? See, that's a thing. Like, what is that? Why is that happening? Don't I have like a weapon equipped currently? I do. Are like they broken or something? No, these ones aren't working either. Can you only go onto weapons or something? Am I still respecing?
What have you?
I've changed my mind.
Why can't I put any in? What the heck, bro? Okay. The way the weapon set points work is you get 2 weapon set points, or you get 1 for each weapon set, 1 and 2, that share a single skill point. So like if I wanted to use any weapon set points, I need a free skill point. And the reason you'd want to do that as opposed to just having a skill point is you have 2 weapons, you have double the skill points basically. Only for the weapons though. So that makes sense. Like why would I want this to apply to weapon 1 and then the weapon 2 would take away from exactly like doubles your skill points, so that is the thing. I think if I get rid of this regeneration on low and just go for this regeneration period, like just the upgrade regeneration, I think that would be better.
Nothing is set in stone.
How much money do I have?
Tempered by flame.
Was that low life regeneration? Like that's not a thing. That's never that doesn't do much. I need big regeneration. I've got the armor. We got the 2-handed weapons. We did lose some area of effect damage. Like just area of effect, not that big of a deal. We'll get it back later. So yeah, let me level up once. And also see how this new life regen is going to work. I'll level up once and then, you know, I'll probably start building this attack area tree. It's only 3 points. Tree. It's actually pretty good. If I ran away, I think that's kind of decent. If I'm like on the run, it'll go up. But I do want more, so where is more life regen? I guess the tree I just had. That's like low life regen. There's like 0.4 right there. You know, I probably should take it. Mana. There's some regenerating life over here, but it's like behind mana cost life tree. There's really not anything anywhere close. It's on threshold. armor. I guess if I was really smart, I would jump into this tree right here. I mean, how smart is that really? Like this has a pretty good life regeneration, 20% increased life regeneration. Nothing really that accessible. It's very far away. I'll probably just go back into the tree. That gives me life regeneration when I'm low on health. But if I do go in this direction, what else do I want to get? There's this also this two-handed weapon tree, which could be good.
It still works. Wake! Those the Kava. Survey was right.
Okay. I'd probably say the PoE skill tree is more of an annoyance than anything. Like the PoE 1 skill tree, because you would get so overpowered in PoE 1, and like you'd actually have a build pretty soon or pretty quickly that wasn't like dependent on other abilities that might not be your build, or to beat a boss you don't need to pull out something you never use. I think this skill tree is more of an annoyance because there's so many different things in it that you could be building. Like the witch is a good example. But then you'd be like mid. Like if you wanted a pure build, it's kind of annoying.
Dodge this!
It's really annoying because it's like you have to be such a high level. And then, you know, the reason that you're getting to be so strong is to do ascendancies. And, like, you don't need to be that strong to play the game. It's like... It's just annoying, I'm saying. Everything that was okay with PoE 1 was... almost too old school for it to be in this game. I'm saying, like, being OP... You know, like clearing the screen in 5 seconds, and it being like your screen's full of effects. When people take things that are good and futuristic, make them too flimsy and they're not rigid enough. Like the melee is just too flimsy. It feels like you're swinging a tiny microphone around in your hands and making like epic sound effects, but you're barely hitting. Like, are there really going to be, I mean, is that possible? I don't know. Is there going to be, like, 6? Because right now there's 6. Wait, is there 6? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 6 of these little, like, starter zones. But when they release the other 6 classes, are there going to be 12 of these? Because I don't really see, like, Scepter. Well, maybe there are. There probably are, like, Scepter increases. Yeah, Flails. That's what I was talking about. So I guess it's already implemented into the game. Flails. I don't know. I don't want to complain about the game because everybody's doing that.
Feel my wrath!
It's not like a real deep issue where it's like altered the inside my brain. It's just annoying. Most people complaining are probably desiring some change deep in their brain from all the complaining and things annoying them. Like, I don't have the technical abilities of somebody who makes games. Like, I guess that just invalidates my opinion, right? Basically meaning whoever has the ability to change it is just speaking facts. So, whether they're facts or not, it doesn't mean anything because, like I said, it was my opinion. Whether the person who made the game wants this to be annoying as possible or doesn't think it's annoying, the fact that what they're saying is actually true, like they actually put that in the game, which just means that it's still annoying. And if they don't want it to be annoying, then they remove it or change it. So like if you ask somebody, how does a car drive? You told them it drives like trash. No matter what they say, it doesn't change anything. It's still annoying. Like, it's still your opinion.
Fear will best you!
Like, if accuracy is gonna impact the warrior, there should be, you know, of course, accuracy and the dexterity parts of the skill tree. But if it's gonna be a factor, then I should be able to have a trade-off where I have less accuracy for like more damage or something. I shouldn't just have no accuracy and then just suffer for no reason, right? There should be a trade-off. Like, okay, you have less accuracy. Like, it should be an option. Like, it shouldn't be like just a baseline, you have no accuracy. Like, that's really annoying. It'd probably be a great idea to go over here and get this 20% life regeneration rate and 5% damage taken recouped as life. Like, that'd be great. There's a couple things in here, you know what I'm saying? This looks like to me the this looks like to me like the Templar's tree. You know. Like, I have to really decide, do I really want to go over there to grab those things? It probably wouldn't be worth it. I'll just grab this low life regen. And which way do I want to go? I guess I'll just go across. I'm probably not going to beat the Chaos Trials, even if I did get this life regeneration. I don't know what it'll take. What it'll take. I guess being over leveled, being like level 50 or something. So I get the game developer wanted you to respond. They should have decided how important them making a complete live stream or a complete game is. Like, what's more important, you know what I'm saying? And once that's established, decide how urgent they're going to respond. You know, not like some couch potato who doesn't know how to walk down the street. Like, it's not up to me to decide how important the game is, because it's not my game, right? Like, I don't change anything. Just accept that people think things are annoying. Write it down, and if you want to change it, change it. If not, do not deliver some presidential speech if you're just doing it for the quality of presidential speech, okay? Like, put on your presidential suit and go fix the game. Like, if I think that I'm like a people person, I'm always trying to hear what people are talking about. I don't care what people are saying. Then stop acting like care, I'm saying. If you know gamers, they have their opinion. They don't have a gaming studio, they have an opinion. Their opinion is all they have. That's what's important to them. So, like, they don't really care about whatever logistical issues you're facing. This is their opinion. Their opinion didn't clock in at 8 in the morning and stay up for 8 days working on. They don't care. Like, no one cares. You have to decide, as the person who changes things and has power, how much you're going to let people's opinions affect your life. Right? If I say, oh yeah, I have to edit videos and I have to record, and then someone says, I don't like this video, that had nothing to do with you actually recording it or editing anything. That's just you being a weenie, I'm saying. Make the video better, or just decide that people's opinion don't mean anything, or they mean too much. You know what I'm saying? Become like a monk or something. Do not suddenly take people's opinion as an invitation to voice your complaints and problems. That's not how opinions work. Those are like actual problems. Like, if you ask me, do I think it's annoying getting pushed around and you had to drive your kids 8 hours to soccer practice, you think that's going to change my opinion? That doesn't even make sense. That's like if the chef asked somebody how the food was And you should never ask them. They said it was bad, and then he said, well, my wife is leaving me. The most logical thing to happen is they're gonna say good. Because I want this game fixed, and if with your wife gone, my opinion could take over your life. Right, like that's all people a lot of times are doing. They're not fixing the game, they're just crying about some other problem. Who you didn't ask. Gamers aren't asking when they're like, okay, this part of the game is kind of messed up. They're not asking you for permission. They're not asking you, you know, they're not asking about how your day was. They're talking to you about a game that has a problem, right? If there was issues and people always had the response, I have another problem, nothing would ever get solved. Someone who's playing your game can't solve your marriage issues, but they can definitely tell you what's wrong with your game. And if that isn't enough for you, then you should go suffer from other problems, right? It's like most people might take it further because that's what it means to people, I'm saying. Like someone may cry about not doing enough damage, and someone will take that person and put him on the very top of the community. He is in charge of the universe. Now he's gonna start calling stuff dog shit. And that's your problem now, I'm saying. Because you wanted to let that be the course, right? It could be, oh yeah, the damage is too low.
I've no more room.
Like, oh yeah, I either don't care, or I wasn't listening, or something like that. Or here's what we're gonna do to fix it, or we're not gonna do anything about that. Like, okay, the complaint has been heard, and the response has been issued. If not, most people are just gonna start calling things dog shit, and that's gonna be your interaction with them. Your game's dog shit. Hey, how you doing? And all they have is their opinion. So if you ask them, if you tell them how your day was they're probably gonna gauge it. They're gonna gauge the validity, or if you're speaking the truth, with their opinion. People are not like computers or engineers. They're like people, so just how it is. It's like sports. People are just sharing their opinion. It doesn't matter how long you went to college to play basketball or how long you've been playing basketball. That has nothing to do with their opinion. Unless it does. And if it does, then they're gonna call it dog shit. That's their opinion.
Creation, relinquish your warriors.
It's like if you went down to this third act and it was like chaos zone. We don't actually know anything about it for real. We know it's like an ancient society that controlled chaos. You could ask somebody if people were nice, they'd say they weren't. That's just their opinion. If you said, well, the people lived here for so long, blah 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 blah, like nobody cares. You asked them their opinion. You didn't give them any information. You didn't give them any choice if the people would be good or not. You just asked them, were the people good?
The waterways on the Madland
said, no, the people
River
are dog shit.
be a barrier between us and the Azak tribe. The Orwok may be troubled, but the Azak, them are true horror. Their queen witch, Ignagdok, takes her child every blood moon. Why? I won't guess. If you trespass, only death awaits you. But if you survive, while you are there, please, rip out our heart.
Like most people are going to have a relationship with opinions that don't benefit
Things, yes?
their well-being.
I like it.
So if you're like a game developer, you're going to spend a year developing a game. Someone's going to call it dog shit, and you're going to make that the most important thing in your life. That opinion that they probably don't even legitimately care about having. they've been cursed with that opinion. They don't want the game to be dog shit. They have no control over it. Right? They have no control over the game. All they can say is their opinion. This is what they think. If the only thing people can do in response to that is let the game be dog shit, then that's not their problem, because they already are the person calling it trash 24/7. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even affect them. It makes them stronger. It changes them.
Flame of the Forge!
What have you learned?
It's like a teacher asks them what they did for the weekend, knowing they don't really care, and what's more important is the lesson. And someone's like, but you do care, your lesson sucks. And then that's what's important. Like, that was the end of that. You know what I'm saying? People are just going to consider that the thing to do. You know, someone doesn't value people's opinions.
Now the true search can begin.
If the most important opinion that they suffer from is someone calling their game trash. Alright?
Beyond this sealed door is the temple of the sun god Kopek. I've seen writings by a fellow named Katzuli that mention his research in this temple, but I can't quite make sense of what the device was or how it functioned. Unfortunately, we can't use Kalguran explosives without risking whatever's inside. However, there's a piece missing from the door. Knowing Naval, it'll be made of gold, of course. I recommend heading into the city to search for it. Try looking around the Agarat area, as that is well known for its opulence in the golden tributes, especially at the main temple's apex. Hurry back if you find it.
Like, if I know that people aren't literally going to write down my suggestion, my opinion, I probably think that they would think I should say dog shit, or they would say it, you know what I'm saying? So where no one's writing that down, you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. That's like a stamp.
Creatures crawl
Like
behind
it's done.
every stone.
Right.
Shatter!
Someone called Warrior a turn-based, combat game, like a turn-based game, like Baldur's Gate. And what just happened right there definitely screams turn-based. Like, I swung, I missed, he ran away. I tried to hit him, he ran away again, and then he started attacking, right? Like, turn-based. You're just so slow. Someone is trying to ruin the potential of a game or anything because they want to call things dog shit or not fix the game. That's their problem, buddy, because I have no control over development of the game. You know what I'm saying? They're not really doesn't really affect me that much. I'm not like on a deadline or anything. So, you know, it starts people better to have a certain opinion. And a lot of times that opinion does not decide the game development. Because if it did, people calling games dog shit would change the trajectory of the game. And they wouldn't be dog shit, so... People are just, I guess, lazy, right? They're lazy in some way, and it's not about, I'm their dad and they're lazy. It's like, they wouldn't even move their heart would stop beating if it meant they could be lazy. That's type of lazy, like a secret, evil, lazy creature. Like a sloth or something, you know what I'm saying? Something that's designed to be lazy. Like, I would say Smite 2 releasing the same gods with no real changes to the kit. And then laughing about it on live stream, like thinking it's such a great addition, or like you've done so much. I got super lazy. Not to mention the fact that they're just using Unreal Engine. Like, what have they done? Complete lazy. It's like an uninspired sequel, you know what I'm saying? It's just lazy. It's like you see how Mordred, Hecate are, like they're really great, but those are the new ones. The old ones, they don't get that same treatment. There's like 100 of them. It's like 100 lazy iterations, and then it's gonna be like probably 30 new gods or something, right? Lazy. So yeah, they're working hard. Like, I can't argue that because I've never actually been in a position to critique their work or work ethic without being and getting in trouble for even thinking that it could be messed up, right? For thinking anything but perfection, right? So, like, it doesn't really matter. You saying they work hard is like me saying that they don't. It doesn't matter, right? It's just uninspired. That's more of it. That's more of it than anything, right? Like, they're probably like dead inside or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, cool, we worked hard. Like, people work hard probably don't even want to work hard right now. It's not that great of a thing to do. The point is, are they listening? Like, oh, of course. Like, but are they listening? Like, did they hear you? Like, are they listening? Like, are they actually on the move? Are they just like, yeah, bro, cool. Alright. I have no problem with yeah, bro, cool. I just don't plan on letting that type of, like, I guess, response. Like, not that my response is any more important, or my opinion, but everyone has the same opinion, then it is important, right? And if it isn't important to them, then they just like, yeah, bro, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can take woke releases. Like, oh yeah, all these games releasing are woke, or they have some transgender thing, like, agenda. Like, if them having, like, a gay relationship isn't part of their agenda, then their agenda isn't, that's not an actual agenda, you know what I'm saying? No one's agenda is to show you gay stuff and then not be gay. That's not how that would work. They would have to be gay still. And be, like, in a relationship. But people having those opinions and going after games and not wanting to buy them for that reason, like, that's probably not the right way of going about it. But a lot of people have opinions about stuff like that, and if they share them, they'll get in trouble. So it all boils down to someone having a negative opinion being the one they listen to, right? So it's like, they don't really care about your opinion. They just want to get you in trouble for your opinion. Right? Someone who's not buying a game because it's woke and is vocal about it isn't really hurting anybody, but they'll get in trouble. Right? They never really cared about their opinion anyway. Or they would never have been transgender. So like, all people are doing is taking people's opinions and making them like their focus in life when they're usually just saying things are dog shit. Like a dark version of something that's good. Like someone good would hear someone say good job, and that would build like their self-esteem. Other people are like dead inside. Someone said their game's dog shit, now they're dead inside. Like a villain, like someone said that his bike was garbage, now he wants to kill people. These water hags, river hags are really annoying, buddy. That time distortion, annoying. It's like if I wanted to be on Twitch and someone said that they don't like your streams and also your mic's muted, and you were like, I don't care. Like you're literally dead inside now because what they said was more important than what actually needed to happen. Right? You needed to unmute your mic. If you don't really care, then cool. But if their opinion's that important, it's just a bad one, why shouldn't they just hate you? You know what I'm saying? People should just hate you anyway. They hate them. Right? People are always putting themselves in a position to be hated, and people really hate them. And they're planning on changing things, making things different. Like, that's complete villain behavior. It's genius. It's evil genius behavior, right? Like if I want to be a Twitch streamer and I wanted to actually be happy in my life, but it turned out I had to be hated to get anywhere. If I actually don't go down that path, I'm just a super villain. Right? If I actually have an opinion, I don't really care, and I live off of like social interaction, and I really don't. I'm just that's a super villain. Right. It's like someone who's trying to restore order to the world, and they work in like the government, but really underground they're like a demon or something, right? They sow chaos or something crazy. Like that's just super villain behavior. You know what I'm saying?
Hammer and anvil!
As long as people continue to become psychopaths, superheroes, or supervillains that don't have a life in reality, people who are calling games dog shit and being negative are still going to be in charge because people behind them are like crabs, you know what I'm saying? With a plan, the crab stuff. Alright. So it's like, all I wanted was the game to be fixed. All I wanted is people to stop saying dog shit. So it's like, if they really are serious about calling things dog shit and being a crab, like, what am I supposed to do about that? Take them seriously, right? Let them... Let's get away from them, I guess. You have to be very aware of these psychopaths with no actual life, you know what I'm saying? Whose life is just a numb experience, you know what I'm saying? Stay away from them. Let them soak in all the evil opinions. Like, cause some of the streets, like, I'm pretty sure all the opinions you're hearing are just terrible. They have like a plan. They have like a genius intellect. Like someone just said you were dog shit, bro. Now you want a plan. Like you're not a regular person.
My head feels strange down here. Break! I'm going to kill every last creature down here.
That must be like dropping healing potions, right?
Out of mana. Meat creature.
I have to get so over leveled. I hate doing this. I have to get so over leveled that I won't even have to worry about the chaos trial. It's a habit. No. I don't like doing that type of stuff, but I do want my ascendancy points. Is this game really hard? I don't know. In a way it is, but like, people are so elite. We're like, if they hear you stutter once, they're gonna assume world domination.
Dodge this!
Like, it doesn't really have that impossible feeling, that impossible element. Like, some games feel impossible to get good at. This doesn't really have that, so it's like, it's not hard to understand information you need to understand. Right. I would say it's hard. There's no difficulty. I mean, right now there is because New Game Plus. I'll just say whoever has their mouth gripped on the button, ready to spew, and press the button with their mouth and then start spewing information out of their mouth, it's not hard. But anybody who's played a hard game and kind of is comparing it from something like that, like, yeah, it's in that category. Somebody threw away their whole day plans just to say dog shit, like, whatever they said, right? For that whole day, like, whatever is worth it was worth it. Like, I like to think about things and make sure that they aren't gonna get me in the end, right? Like, oh, is the game hard? Oh, yeah, the game's hard, oh, good. Oh, yeah, see you guys later. Like, I don't want that to happen, so have to think about it.
Steel yourself!
Like, I'm not like some goon sidekick that follows around the Joker. Like, I don't sound like a Arkham, like a Batman Arkham game thug. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's dumb. I don't go around like squeezing horns out of my mouth, squeezing clown horns and whistles, shooting whistles out of my mouth. Like, I don't do a bunch of high-pitched bat sounds. I'm not from Brooklyn. I don't live in the 80s. Like, I don't care. I'm saying.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Like, I'd rather be a much more cultured, premeditated, you know, all these things for preparation, ancient society, connection, than some like bozo who lives in a ditch. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying. Like, there's really nothing to say about someone hanging out, being tough in the streets, other than they're a bozo because all their friends are bozos too.
So, the city of Exile has been laid bare to the world after all these centuries. I know you're after some particular device, but I can't help but remind you that we are here for a purpose of our own. Treasure hunters hunt treasure, yeah? I'll not be the first to set foot in those deadly sunken ruins. But if you're braving them, you might as well keep an eye out for anything that looks valuable. In particular, look for buildings with monkey statues on them. If you spy something like that, give me a shout. I'll be waiting with great anticipation. If you hear a click, duck.
Still alive.
Exactly, bro. What?
What have you learned?
How do you get more life in this game? Let me get like 10 life. Or like percentage on life increase. You know, it's like a rapper, cool. You know, rappers glorifying all this stuff happening, like everyone that they know is kind of a bonehead. Like, no one's on their level. There's no like college buddy who's like 6 feet tall, like a giant. Like, he's a bonehead. Glorifying all this stuff, and then everyone around them's like a dummy, you know what I'm saying, like, or in jail or dead or something. Like, definitely, you know, hindsight 2020, cool, but like, don't even start, you know what I'm saying. rock stars, people who just are just talking about doing dumb stuff. Like, everyone around them is a potato, you know what I'm saying? Like, they live in yes man world, and everyone is too comatose to say yes. Ooh, 30% increased recovery from life flasks. That's insane in reality. Clarity, vitality. Oh, but it does require more spirit. I could probably take Time of Need. I probably could take Time of Need and get rid of Herald of Thunder. I mean, Herald of Ash, it actually, they're both really necessary. It isn't gonna happen. Oh, Consecrated Ground. 5% max life. That could be pretty good. This is like a heal. Leap Slam heal. I'm sure the Cleric or the Templar is going to have crazy healing abilities. Probably have Consecrated Ground or something. Smite. I'll have to have Smite. Sure we'll have like Judgment or something. I don't know. A hammer. Maybe not a hammer, he has a flail. But a hammer flies from the sky. Falls from the sky. This Consecrated Ground. Maybe I could do the Chaos Trial. 5% life is insane. Plus the life regeneration I already have. It'll save me some life flasks for sure. There's still hope. Wait, there's no waypoints around here, so I probably should just keep going until I get to the next area. What is this? This area? This must be a thing, right? Like a symbol here. Is this like a drowning effect? If you stay in the circle too long, you just drown immediately? That's what I would think that was.
Shatter!
Whatever happened to quick step? Having like a little dash. Simple things. Give me something simple. Like a dodge roll, sure, but it's like give me something simple like a quick step or something. I have leap, I guess. Or give me back, get back the flask with the speed buff, the speed boost. Like the drink. I wonder if there'll be a way to get more spirit. I'm sure I can look up a guide on how to get more spirit. This is the problem most warriors have. Even like as playing like a fighter, you're constantly having to heal with no way to heal, except for taking like 5 minutes out of your day to heal. I'm excited for the other classes to be released, but I'm not patient with it. I'm very much looking to the tomorrow, looking for tomorrow to be the day they come out. The classes come out, and it's not going to be tomorrow. I know the Warrior and Druid, or the Amazon and Druid are supposed to come out, but it isn't going to be tomorrow. There's no word on when. But you know, Active Creation will be coming live Friday weekend, 2 days from now, so that'll be kind of my next, not my next, my other thing I'll be playing.
Every step is more disgusting than the last.
Alright, let's go back and try the Chaos Trial again. Even though it probably really won't get us anywhere. Launch level's 38, so I guess I actually am getting way stronger than the monsters. I'm like level 43.
Chaos awaits. Have you not learned anything from your previous losses? Slay them amongst the flames.
If I already get 50% reduced... What is this poison? Okay.
Challenger, prove yourself worthy of chaos.
Hammer and anvil!
These turrets aren't that bad. I can deal with that. I'm really about to start just jumping around and using Bone Shatter. Like, it's getting to be a little bit ridiculous.
Oh, wipe that smile off your face. Your guilt weighs you down. Survive.
might be the one. Might be the one. I have more health generation. You know, I have time of need. I have consecrated ground. This really might be it. This might be where I get my ascendancy. This is a lot easier. The first 2 rounds were very easy. Just needed to build tanky, health generation, all that. Is there like a maximum amount of lightning? I don't think so. Or a maximum amount of resistance? It doesn't say there is. Capped at 75 and cannot be higher than... Oh, by default. The numbers and brackets is the uncapped value.
This is just a warm-up.
40% all resistances doesn't really matter. I mean, fire is kind of important to me. I don't use fire. And I probably shouldn't.
Feel the weight of the damned. Ravage and ransack.
Come here!
thought I already grabbed that first one. Unless it took too long or something. I don't know what I'm gonna get when I get my ascension, if I do get it. Rushing blows, regenerate life. Oh, 50% more max life, that'd be insane. I don't think I'm gonna get that though. I'll probably get the aftershock and then, you know, build my aftershock skills up. Is this the boss?
We are only getting started. Lightning descends.
Yeah, I should have had like that slow rune. Like, stop slowing me, please. Oh, this is the easy boss. This is the Chimera boss. Very easy. Let's not get cocky. Oh, this is a bird.
This one.
Lend me your strength!
He's weak to fire.
I need more time. Destruction!
Say less.
What is it doing?
Boy. They both quick to fire.
I need more time. It's going back in.
Please.
I can't yet. The skies belong to the first ones.
That's really funny how he's like misses his mama or whatever. His mom. Do I kill him too or just leave him behind? Let him live. Just a baby. That's really cool that they put that in the game. Even though they're both monsters, they still have some type of connection.
I've no more room.
I mean, what? I don't know what to say, but I got my points.
Your merit.
Definitely grabbing my aftershock. Getting that back.
I
I'm
will
not
carry
without
the
reward.
wisdom of...
Thank God. Aftershock's just a small chance for something like another explosion to happen. 20% chance. definitely got to build for the future.
Flee before me!
Wasn't there something I had that would cause an explosion on heavy stun or something? Oh yeah, it was like the jump. I kind of did it without time of need and my concentrated ground for my jumps. That was easy. Life duration I picked up made all the difference. I was really never in danger.
When we first came to this place, death alone was the king of all that we surveyed. Solemn his high and lonely throne. We had little and were starving, but this man-made mountain offered us nourishment. Eating the caps and stems brought us grand visions of a thriving world. It was a promise of things to be. This, then, will be our new home until our promised land is made real.
Break! I've no more room.
pretty things, yes? Bye-bye.
Maybe I should respec this and get crushing impacts. I think that would be
I have a different
a
plan.
little bit better. Basically meaning I'm sure even hits with bone shatter will be affected by this. Well, I don't think you'll need bone. I don't think I'll need bone shatter at that point. Let's see. Yeah, it just explodes them. Just blows them up immediately.
Hammer and anvil!
That cuts out like half the combo for my attacks.
I need more time.
That's what I thought would happen. I feel like this kind of invalidates
Gruesome creature!
bone shatter. Like you don't really get to use it. I mean, I could do something other than bone shatter at this point. But it doesn't even matter now. I really like bone shatter though, so I probably will not. I'll probably undo this. Maybe I shouldn't, because I think it's kind of doing better. It's interesting that they would have something like this. 40% damage against stun enemies, like that would change the build. If I like got rid of the armor, that would change the build because it would give me a reason not to use heavy stun, or not heavy stun, but bone shatter.
Crush them!
And I would do way more damage. Yeah, I would need Aftershock. I would need that on a different ability. Maybe Sunder? Oh, you can't even put it into that. It would need to be like all my attacks caused impact shockwave for it to be kind of equal. Only Rolling Slam would take it. Let's see. Oh, wrong thing. Only Bone Shatter can do it, so it doesn't actually matter. I think I am going to spend the cash and stop using Bone Shatter, because basically every single attack is Bone Shatter outside of the Shockwave. Getting rid of the armor might be like a death sentence, but really, I was fine before I had all this armor.
Quickly.
I have a
I'll be
different
fine.
plan.
This is gonna cost a lot of cash, but what else am I gonna do with all this money?
Hey there. Be wary.
Now we're doing 40% more damage against stunned enemies. We're instantly stunning them. Let's see how much damage we're doing. You have a great stun build up on Rolling Slam too, so that's pretty much the deal.
I will crush you! mushroom is different. I need to find more ingredients.
The Cauldron Keeper. What's this guy got? He ain't really got that much. What type of ingredients are we talking about? I must have put the mushroom in the cauldron already.
That's 3.
I'm like 2-hitting everything. Not having to hit my bones smash whatever was nice. I definitely am gonna miss those shockwaves. Maybe it's like a level 2 support gem that gives me shockwaves. I don't know. We'll see.
Here are the mushrooms you seek.
That was all that was, just like a little side thing to get some flasks. Yeah.
Dodge this!
I don't have aftershock right now. What is this? Break armor? War cry? Oh, there's some right here. Increased area effect. I'm gonna grab these ones I got rid of. The only problem is I knock people back when I swing. So like I have to get over to them again to hit them twice. I'll also probably get dead meat though. You can stun so quickly.
Feel my wrath!
Now I need area of effect because I need to be able to hit everything with my abilities like I was doing with my shockwave. No longer have the shockwave.
For me!
Was I supposed to just run past that witch over there? I'm saying. But actually, there's a step. There's some steps right by this checkpoint. Need to check that out first. Cool.
Come to bed with me?
That's what I do. That's like playing Slam.
To your queen. Time to feast.
I'm not ready. No mana.
How dare you! To me, my sons! Time to feast.
I'm not ready. I need more time. I told you to.
You die!
That was one fight. This looks like exactly what I need.
Quickly.
Some odds and ends we found in the jungle. Bye-bye. What do you need? Ah, Sadir.
Quickly.
You found it! Try placing the idol in the door. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Don't ask where I found it.
I started to go back to the Molten Vault. Molten Vault. I might get up out of here. Alright, I'm gonna get up out of here. Alright.